Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day 1100. Kind of feels weird doing a milestone on a day like this because it's not like a round number. You kind of trip. Well, it is because it's 1100. I mean, as soon as you pass 1000, you feel like you the little hundreds don't matter, but they do. That's still 100 days of hard work. God damn it! And I'm going to blame the fact that I've 1100 is probably the reason why I missed out on realising I was going to hit 3 years. I'm going to blame it on that. I have been like focusing on planning a couple of things in today to make today fun. I'm going to go shopping and I'm going to actually vlog. I'm going to get a fucking thing. I'm going to do proper supermarket vlogging. But yeah, happy day 1100, guys. I haven't particularly looked into the statistics of YouTube anymore recently. All I know is that we're hovering near 1,500 subscribers now. To put that into perspective, on day 1000 we just got past 1,000 subscribers. So in the past 100 days we've got more or less 400, nearly 500 subscribers. Definitely 400, almost 500. That's 4 a day. That's madness. Also yesterday I noticed that the Freshers FAQ video on the main channel's got 15,000 views. Jesus. But that's by the by. What's been going on? Last night we did play Minecraft up until about 11:30, at which point I then got ready for bed. Realised that I didn't actually buy bread. Do you remember when I was like, I'm going to buy some bread? And then I thought to myself, I know, I'll buy breakfast muffins instead. It's genius up until the point you need to make a sandwich and you haven't got any bread. So I'm trying to swing by Tesco before I get the bus in order to pick up a sandwich. So it's a costly mistake, this. It's costing me like fucking however much it is to buy a sandwich, which isn't cheap, to buy a decent one. But hey ho, what can you do? That's life. And then I watched Breaking Bad from 12 o'clock and went to bed at 1, which is bad. I'm also looking into getting a case for my raspberry. I'm conscious of the fact that if I put it in a case it might get a bit hot, because obviously it hasn't got as much cooling going to it. Whoop, hoodie. But it's kind of got flashy lights on it and moths like it. It's all right in the open. I think it will survive in the open, but it will get dusty. Granted, it's got no hidden like movable pot. I'm thinking of getting a case for it basically, but I kind of want to get one that will still let it vent, because it's obviously got no fans or anything. Obviously it's not going to get like roasting, it's not like a proper PC where it just boils, but I'm conscious of putting it in a sealed case. Keeps the heat in, instead of just letting it evaporate out into the room. So yeah, I was thinking about that last night as well, which is why I also went to bed late. I got up this morning, sorted out my to-do list for the day, although I think I've got to add a couple more things on the bus. Had my last penicillin round. I've now finished my course of penicillin from tonsillitis back in last week. My god, I'm gonna get bloody withdrawal symptoms, boys. I've been having them tablets, 2 tablets 4 times a day for the past 10 days. It's a lot of tablets. But yeah, so I've had those, had my course of that, sat around, played a bit of Hearthstone, kind of waiting to get ready because I kind of got dressed and stuff, but couldn't have breakfast until... Carrying this hoodie around this bag is actually a real pain in the balls. It doesn't stay there. What was I talking about? Yeah, I can't eat until an hour after my thingy, which is going to make mornings so much easier because I can just get up, I can like have a shower, and then I can make my breakfast and just chill instead of sitting there like, when's the time? Okay, now I can have breakfast, now I can get ready, now I can go. I can do it much more spaced out in the morning. I can't bloody wait, to be honest with you. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to have to warn you, this week is going to be a bloody busy week. I have a lot planned for this week. We have a lot of work to do, a lot of deadlines to do, especially if I want to get that main channel video out by next Sunday. Also means having to write a blog post. I want to sort out the website so they actually have a decent splash page. I'm thinking of reverting Blitz Software back to its old website, although I'm not very happy with it. 76 in 1 minute, apparently. I'll get the one after it. It's alright. I think this one will get me there too early anyway, so that's fine. yeah, what else, man? I have completely redesigned Blitz software, like on paper, but I need to find time to like actually make it. I'm going to sit down and do a bit of web dev tomorrow after work because I want to get it done. But until then, we need a better splash page. To be fair, I already have a functional website ready for Blitz software, so why not use it, you know? It is a bit crap and I will be redesigning it as soon as possible, but until then, there's that. I need to do that. I need to actually design a splash page / website for jped.co.uk. The problem is, like, I want to do it properly. I don't want to implement like a really shit I don't want to release a website that doesn't look very good, but I know that I'm not just going to be able to bash out what I want in the first time. So I might do it in a couple of iterations, just bring myself to release things. I've got to do a splash page and then I'll start building the actual website. At the moment, jped.co.uk is quite a high priority, so I'm going to be trying to sort that out. Obviously, on top of all of this, I've got the daily blog. I've got to edit and render out the main channel video that I filmed yesterday. I have to write a blog post to go along with that video, and that is going to be a beast blog post because I've got to go through all the survey results. That's going to be an absolute mother trucker. What else do I have planned for this week? That's the videos, main channel videos. Minecraft obviously still needs to be going up live, uploaded and stuff. Blog, website. I have running ideas now for Blitz software, both Project Stockholm, which is going to be running in the background, and a more public project, which will be an application. I'm still drawing up exactly what needs to go in it, but I'm going to do it like a load of background documentation just to make sure I don't lose myself. A good tip if you're going to do programming is try and make sure that you plan it. As much as you don't like planning it, and I know you just want to dive into actually developing it, you need to plan things, otherwise you're just going to get like snowed under and then it'll get on top of you and then you'll just lose. So I need to do planning for stuff like that. Tonight, specifically, I'm going to register at the dentist. As soon as I get back, I'm going to register at the dentist. I'm going to go home, get some food, do a wash, go and do a Sainsbury's shop. Then I'll probably literally get back, make sandwiches and probably end up going to bed once I've sorted out videos and stuff. It's very busy. And I actually need to sit down and write my shopping list and meal plan on the bus. So we're having a busy day, guys. It's more fun, busy days. It's fun. That's what it is. Did I even turn this phone on? Did I? I haven't even turned my phone on yet. That's how busy I've been. Sitting around playing Hearthstone in my pyjamas because I can't have breakfast. I don't know what I'm chatting about being busy. Fucking hell, we've been talking, haven't we, guys? Sorry. And we are here on time, trouble-free. Plenty of time as well, actually, to be honest with you. We have managed to write ourselves a meal plan and the startings of a shopping list. I need to go back home and check I've got certain things. So we've got all that sorted. Now it's good to work. I need to sort out some forms for university by sending them to like my manager and stuff. But after that, we're going to start jumping into this Json thing. We've got to try and get extract the data that we need out of the Json code so that I can so that I can use that code to produce some graphs and stuff. That's my job today, basically. Might end up getting onto something else. But yeah, the guys are going to be formatting the graphs. I'm going to be giving them the data to put in the graphs. Otherwise, we've also got like a 1 hour training session on proper unit testing, which is essential, I think. Bloody hell, everyone! One's rushing around. Calm down. God, everyone's proper stressing. Everyone wants to get home. Come it. Not many people are happy today on a bloody fucking Monday rush hour. Just nearly 6 o'clock now. The roads are manic. I'm glad I'm not driving on them. The bus driver was getting irate and everything. Jesus Christ. We're trying to find the dentist to try and register is what I'm doing now. Work wasn't a whole lot of fun today, unfortunately. Problem with computer science and programming in general is that if you are doing well, if you're getting on good, if you're programming away, making things work, it's amazing. It's one of the best feelings in the world. Love it. Feels like progress. when you're not doing that, it feels like you're dragging your face against a rock for 8 hours. I literally spent all day trying to parse JSON files from this language into this language and etc. It was quite literally the definition of horrible, and none of the languages let you like step through. I have to use Google Chrome to step through JavaScript to figure out what's going on, and it's just returning false. And at the very end, we figured out the format was wrong on the XML converter thing. The converter, we read XML from the database, and we convert that into JSON, and that was converting it wrong. We tried to fix it, spent about 2 hours on that, and then decided that the best possible way around that was brute forcing our way into it by literally like let it write whatever the fuck it wants to the file, and then just edit the file after, because it's just easier. Where's this dentist? Hey? Dentist appointment booked and registered. Fucking £30 for my first initial checkup. Fuckers. And I said I was written 60 if I was older. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, work wasn't fun for that reason, basically. We were spending all day trying to figure out what the problem was. We ended up having to brute force our way into it when we finally realised what it was. And then the application I was doing was still returning the wrong stuff. Micaeus ended up writing as something completely new, and a different way of doing it. We're doing it inside C# instead of going into JavaScript and doing it. It's theoretically, it depends really. When you're messing around with a load of languages, I try and stay as much as you possibly can within. The reason I was transferring it into JavaScript was so that it would be, you basically could perform all the calculations you need before you draw the graphs, because the graphs are drawn with JavaScript. But it makes more sense to stay within the language that's more capable. You can do more with C# than you can with it. It's a lot more powerful. You can do what you want, you can test it better. Fucking hell. So tomorrow is going to be spent basically trawling through the data. We've got the data out now. What we need to do now is trawl through the data, figure out what we need to do, translate that into useful information so that it can be drawn onto our graphs, then just make it available to the graphs, basically. A sign of how frustrating that is, I probably spent about 6 hours today working on writing, rewriting, trying to debug 6 lines of code. An hour a line, and it still didn't work at the end of it. At the end of those 6 hours, we scrapped the idea, did something else, because we realised what it was that was going wrong, and the best way to do it was just brute force it. So like I say, literally felt like you were dragging your face against a bunch of rocks for the entirety of the day. And it wasn't fun, it was stressful, but that's that. So I came home, got on the bus, read my book to chill out, Jesus, and yeah, just swung, I haven't been home yet, just passed my house in order to go to the dentist, in order to register so that I can book an appointment and stuff. First appointment's going to cost £30. I've said this, but wow, I'm not used to paying for the dentist. I don't think I've been since I had to start paying. Think about it this way, when was the last time, those of you who've been here for a long time, I have ever mentioned going to the dentist? I'm a bad person, boys. It's not like I haven't tried. It was in the back of my brain to do it while I was in Bath last year, but we always try and book it while I'm at home as well, but it never really works out. Work normally gets in the way, but anyway, it's making excuses. Otherwise, we're heading home now. I'm stuck in Farthing, so we're going to go get some curry down our throats, finalise our shopping list, and then we're going to head off out again to go to Sainsbury's to go pick up some bits for food this week, because we need some. Very go. But I like it. You get a busy Monday, very busy Monday, and then theoretically I front loaded all of the week's work so I can do whatever the hell I want during the week, which usually means more work because I have to do programming, filming, programming, editing stuff. So yeah, if anything, all today has shown me is that I hate web development. It reminded me just how fucking horrible it is. But you just have to guess in web development. There is no guidance, no help that you can use to get yourself through it. You just got to guess. Why is it that this variable is returning false and not what I think it should be? a million different things could be wrong. You just got to make sure you Google all a million. One of them will be the other thing. One of them, but it gives you no indication which. Whoa, watch out. 13 minutes into the video, are we? We're just heading to shopping now. I've been back, I've had myself some dinner, and that is now the plan. Finalise my shopping list and stuff, make sure I've got everything I need. It's going to be a relatively bulky shop, surprisingly. There's quite a lot of things I need. Wow, maybe not actually. It's probably going to be lighter than most shops, purely because there's no meat in there, there's no juice, milk, no juice though, stuff like that, which does mean that the bulkiness of the shop is very low. But this week is going to be a bulk cooking week. We're probably going to be cooking, well, up until next Monday we're going to be cooking a lot basically. I'm running out of the first batch of like chili and curry that I cooked up when I first got here, so I will be cooking more batches this week basically, and that means I need to get a lot of veg stuff. But it makes sense to do all the batches in 1 week, because then when you're multiplying veg, it's cheaper. We're taking quite the gamble going at this time really. I don't think when it starts getting dark earlier I will be doing this, but in the meantime it's cooler doing shopping in the evening. It's also a lot more relaxing, I think. It's less rushy. Whenever I go on a weekend, it's really rush. And I think that's maybe because I used to work in them, so I can sense the rush better. But yeah, I think they're very busy and stuff, and I prefer it when it's quieter and you can just kind of wander around and do your own thing without wondering if people are in the way and stuff. But I tried 2 weeks ago Tesco at this time, maybe a little bit earlier, considering the walking distance between the two is probably a lot earlier. It was very good. I didn't like Tesco, didn't like the food, didn't like much like that. Made a big thing of it as well in the video. So we're going to go now, we're going to go to Sainsbury's. I'm used to shopping late. I'm used to shopping 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Mondays aren't usually a day where stock levels are that high. Usually. Because you've just been hit by the weekend. And so, by the way, there are two. If I get on the closest train station stop to me, there are two. It's the second stop Sainsbury's is. That's how far away it is. It is a good legit 30-minute walk. That's according to Google, not according to like slow people. Google's not actually that bad at predicting how fast it takes you to walk places. But yeah, we run the risk of them being sold out on stuff like that. Especially things that I really like deli meat, which is like the pre-cut meat that they cut on the counters and things. But also, while that is a bit of a problem because you obviously don't buy something and it messes up your food plan, what is also a thing is that you might be more likely to get a good reduction. Depends on the store. I've obviously never been to this store late, so I don't know. But if you were to go about the time I'm going here in Nottingham, everything would be, all the things that like got out of date today and are being reduced really low. So you could end up saving a fortune. Or you could see something on the reduced thing, you'd be like, you know what, that sounds lovely, I'm going to freeze that and it's going to spawn this new idea, whatever. But yeah, I do like shopping, I do enjoy it. I'm going to try and take you with me as much as possible. I think I have a £1 coin for a trolley, so trolley. I don't know why I got confused there. So I should be able to take you around with me, hopefully. But I am seeing that your battery is flashy low. Don't think I charged you yesterday. Yesterday wasn't a long video though, but I think we struggle anything above like 40-50 minutes in total on one battery charge. Oh, that fucking sun, mate. Just checked when the next train was, like going from here to home, and it's now 8:10. There's one at 8:15, and then there's one at 10:10. Just quickly walk through to make sure they have beef before they close the counter. And I'm already starting to realise that this might be a bad idea. Also, vlogging in a supermarket is pretty awkward, it's got to be said. But I've got a beef, it's the most important. Let's get everything else. Dad tipped me off on a couple of offers. Firstly, that the burgers were like £1.50. And I've already just bought one load of burgers, I don't need them, damn it. But also the steaks are going pretty cheap. and I'm hunting them down. Woke up too late in the day for that deal, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, apples. While pink ladies are on that offer, I will have them, but I'm not taking it from the top box because I'm not a moron. Vlogging is really making me feel paranoid, like everyone's watching me. I hope you guys are feeling self-conscious for me, because this is awkward as hell, man. Cucumber for sandwiches and oranges that are part of the 2 for £3. Beef there, good stuff, man. Red onions, much preferable to their white cousins, unfortunately. I'm sorry, white onions, but I'm not a fan. I tried you last time. Not as good as red. What else do I need without getting out my phone every 5 minutes to check? Peppers. I got excited then, thinking there was one with a red, yellow and green, the perfect combination. But that's an organic one, it costs £7 million. So that one. Multi-pack peppers usually work out cheaper than the, I only lose carrots. That's what I mean about buying for more than one is cheaper than buying for one. So if you like combine all of your shops into one, if I would have bought 3 peppers on separate weeks, it would have cost me more than buying 3 peppers in one go and then cooking all the things that need them in 1 week. Oh, a mini portobello mushrooms on £1, mate. Yes please, 10 out of 10 recommend, delicious. The stir fry mix that I rave about, and it's on offer along with the oranges. Oh, I'm not going to have to check my phone now. Chilies, I need chilies and then I'll check my phone. The issue with not shopping in store regularly is that you don't know where stuff is. And it's quite different to what I'm used to. I'm trying to find stir fry stuff like bean sprouts. It's not with trying to dodge employees as much as possible. It's not with the where you'd expect it to be, which is on this back wall. There we go, stir fry sauces with the pre-packed salad, fruit, fresh fruit, come on, fruit salads, stir fry, no. Fruit and veg section done, now it's time to go to everything else. I don't think I need anything fresh except for milk, which I'll come back for later because otherwise it'll go warm. The amount of time it's taken with you is a lot longer than normal. So what else do we need? See what I mean about needing a fridge? It's so much better having a full-size fridge to myself as opposed to just like a little shelf. I can actually get everything I need. Sometimes you just strike lucky with deals though. I'll have a couple of them. Thank you. Am I going to be equally lucky with garlic bread? Yes I am. Why is the fresh fish not 1, 2, 3 aisles away from the rest of the car, like raw stuff? Hey, why is that? That's weird. Sort that out. Also, 4-pint milks without having to worry about anyone else using the fridge. This is actually quite a lot, isn't it? 4-pint milks, because this is actually quite a covert way of doing it, I think, because I don't have to worry about anyone else needing the space in the fridge, and it's only 11p more expensive than 2 pints, so you may as well do it and have some extra special glasses of milk with your dinner. After that though, there is very little I actually need to get. It's basically all fresh stuff. I got my bread, most important. I wanted to get some crunchy nut, but I don't think I'll be able to carry it, so I have to draw back on that one. I do want some crisps though. I'm not happy with my McCoys. I don't like them. 3 for £4 on the best ones though. 3 for £4. Can I carry 3? It's a good deal, but can I carry 3? No pain, no gain, I guess. No pain, no gain. It's a good deal. Yeah, fucking carry it, mate. This is actually one of the most fun shopping trips I've ever had. Which chocolate is on offer for my sandwiches? I need a chocolate bar for my sandwiches because I'm a big kid and I need something sweet after I've had a sandwich. You bastards, is there nothing here? You sons of bitches. We have to wait till next week and risk it, boys. I'm not paying full price. I don't do full price, I do deals. Deals, mate. I'm making that chili bean, 1 pot chili sausage bean thing, and that means I've got to buy these, which look absolutely disgusting, don't they? They're actually okay, as long as you put other stuff in it to like flesh it out a bit. Lynx is £2 for a can, for the compressed cans. Is that a good enough deal to buy now? It's not really worth risking, is it? That's the thing. That is the thing. Oh, it's £2 for all of the cans, or balls to compress then. I don't quite trust it, you know. Just frozen chips then, and since I have an entire spare freezer, I could probably buy the biggest bag they have that's on the bestest deal. Oh yeah. I love the idea of someone coming along and wanting to buy a sweet potato and then seeing chips and going, I know this is healthy, but that is a good deal. £2 for that many chips. Oh dear, I'm going to take this to them because I'm a nice person. 30 quid, not bad at all. I'll tell you for one thing though, people are definitely not used to you talking to them. When I took it to the woman on Fresh Foods, I was like, oh, someone wanted to be healthy, but then they saw how cheap the chips were, and they left this in the freezer, I'm afraid. Can I give it to you because I can't find the guy on produce? Yeah. And she just laughed to herself. She was like so bewildered as the fact that I'd just come and talk to her to be friendly, instead of just throwing at her. And then I was talking to the guy in checkouts as well, and I'm like, right mate, you have a nice day and all that kind of crap. As someone from the Midlands, oh mate, calm down. As someone from the Midlands, I get to kind of choose my side between North and South. But I prefer to say that I actually just choose the best traits of both. And my politeness I definitely pick up from the North, because quite a lot of people around here in the South are rude. And the best way to keep yourself from turning rude is to take the piss out of people who are rude by exaggerating how much more polite you are around them. I love it, I really do. Anyway, let's fucking get home, shall we? This is quite heavy in one hand. Briefly though, was that fun? Do you want me to do that for you more often? I guess after 1,100 days, or 3 years, should be more confident at vlogging in places like that. I'm actually watching other people that are doing daily vlogs and stuff, and how much more confidently they vlog in public than me. It's actually quite surprising. I do draw the line in most situations and end up not vlogging because people are around or whatever. I need to make especially since I'm like mostly at work all the time, I need to make the most out of vlogging the most interesting parts instead of just constantly telling you about everything after it's been finished. If I can vlog while it's happening, no matter who's around, then it should be more interesting for you guys. Aren't I always nice? Aren't I always thinking of you? Also, I would have to say, while it was pretty awkward at times, it was one of the most fun shopping trips I've ever had. So, I enjoyed it. Like I say, it is quite heavy with one hand, this shopping. I say one hand and one shoulder, but the hand is the thing that's complaining the most right now. Look how pretty the sky is, and most importantly, how cool it is. It's nice and cool. If I was doing this in the daytime, I would be absolutely roasted, and I probably wouldn't even be doing it. I'm even wearing jeans, boys. Even wearing jeans. It's lovely weather. This is literally perfect, and I bet it's like, what, 14 degrees tops? Maybe not even that. Good exercise this as well. Look at the freaking strain on that muscle. Only visible because I've got zero fat. Oh, you gotta, like, as you go, just do reps. It's easy. Well, time wise as well, it's nearly 9, so I'll probably get back about 20 past by the time I've got this all in by past, and probably be cutting the video short as soon as, especially since you've got a dangerously low battery that is threatening to conk out at any time. Oh yeah, also, if you're quite a distance away from the supermarket, and I asked the guy as well, I said, like, which is the biggest supermarket near here? And he says there's one near Filton. I think Filton's quite a long way out though. But, tip, if you've got to walk a long way, or you're going to be out for a while, you shouldn't really keep cold stuff. Fucking Sainsbury's delivery van there, look, you bastard. You shouldn't really keep cold stuff out of the fridge for more than 30 minutes. So let's go off. If they do that in a supermarket, they'll probably bin it because it's like not very good. Obviously, when you do it, it's fine. It's not on their neck if it goes wrong. But for that reason, and you're now on my phone, for that reason, you kind of don't want to let them get cool for long. Since they're out the fridge, they're already, it's really hard not to look at myself, it's already quite difficult to have everything. So we're getting distracted by your phone. Yeah, it's quite difficult to keep everything, for fuck's sake. Basically, you shouldn't keep cold stuff out the fridge for long. The 30 minutes is the golden 30-minute rule. But if you're like me and you live over 30 minutes walk away, the things you can do, do your shop in a certain order so that your cold stuff is picked out of the fridge last, so that it's obviously cooler for longer and you're not walking around a store for 20 minutes with it. And also, another thing, pack everything together. Like in this bag that's on around my shoulder is the heavy stuff, so I've got the tins, the milk and stuff like that, but also I've put in the frozen chips and the rest of the cool stuff that needs to stay cool, in that hope that they all keep each other cool, especially the frozen chips and stuff like that. But my camera's dead, switched on the button as well, so I'm going to call it there. I'm not far away from home now, I'm about 10-15 minutes away, so I'm going to call it there, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a brilliant day today. Well, work hasn't really been that much fun, but we've had a fun time together as guys, haven't we? Ow. we've had a fun time together. So, thank you for sticking with me for both 3 years and 1,100 days. I muchly appreciate it. I'm sorry for the shaky video. I'm going to go in, I'm going to pack all this away, I'm going to render out my video, and then probably go to bed. Because there's not much else I can do. Because it's going to be about certain times and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to render out the video, sort it out and upload it and stuff, and then potentially chill out for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be also quite busy. I'm going to be doing some web dev when I get home. I say busy. I've got things I need to do tomorrow. I can't just come home and do nothing. I basically can't come home and do nothing all week, to be honest with you. It's a very busy time for me this week, like I said at the start of this video. But yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this kind of thing, let me know, and I will catch you later.